with Captain America and Crossbones from the Civil War movie. As you see, we got the Marvel Studios first 10 years packaging, kind of standard Legends series over here. A little read up. If you want to read that, go ahead and pause it now. We've also got some interesting artwork. We got the Civil War poster. I like how they've been putting these posters on the back. That's kind of neat. We've got a little read up on Captain America and another one on Crossbones. And we've got a couple more pictures, things like that. And I didn't realize this, but apparently if you stack the boxes side by side, then it all makes one picture, which is kind of neat. So let's go ahead and crack this thing open, get out of the package, and take a look at it. Alright, and here we have them outside of the box, and I gotta say, overall, I like this pack. As far as the cap goes, looking at a lot of reuse there. That's the same body that we've been seeing for Cap over and over again. I think the shield we've seen before. I know, that body we have, but the new thing that we get, and the thing that I like a lot, is going to be the head on Cap. So let me try and zoom in here so you can see. So with that new head on Cap, they've been doing this new face printing technology, I guess, but it's kind of hard to see, but they've actually molded it in two separate pieces. So the helmet and the head are two different pieces, and then they're laid on top of each other, and it provides a much more realistic look. The eyes are painted phenomenally. Let me get it turned back around here so that you can really kind of appreciate me. Look up towards the light there. Look in the light. It really does look like Chris Evans. Really great likeness, really great sculpt. Then we also get an alternate head here. Let me throw that on. Boom. There's that alternate head, like Chris Evans. I gotta say, man, that actually does kind of look like Chris Evans. That is a good looking head. And again, that's that two pieces. His hair is actually a separate piece that attaches to that head. And I think that's the key there, is that that way they can paint them separately, and then wherever they attach them, man, that really looks like Chris Evans. That is a good sculpt. Alright, so as far as the articulation on Cap goes, nothing really too crazy here. He's got that ball peg on his head, looks up that much, looks down that much. Don't really get any side to side, but he does get, or any pivot, but he does get side to side. Got arm joints that go out that much on the sides. Got the bicep swivel right there. Double jointed elbows go all the way in, and then a wrist hinge that goes down and up, and it does rotate as well. So after that, we've got the ab crunch that far forward, that far back. Got a waist swivel, got legs that go out this much, go back just a hair, out to the side that much. Kind of limited, but it's that same body that we've seen a million times. Got an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees, boot rotation, and then ankle pivots that go down, up, and to pivot. And just a quick Cap comparison before we get into Crossbones. Here is the new Captain America, and here's my favorite, which is the Winter Soldier Captain America. And as you can see, pretty much same body. I think the chest may be different, and so may the shoulders, but the rest of it's pretty much the same. You can see the legs where they painted on this one, they didn't on this one. But yeah, we've come a long way with those faces. I mean, this face compared to this one, just, oh my goodness. It's like two totally different people. And I've always loved this Cap on the left, just because it looks like Captain America to me. But this looks like Chris Evans. And real quick, and boom, look at that. I've got a legitimate Winter Soldier Chris Evans Captain America. That looks fantastic. Alright, so on to Crossbones, and this is my first Crossbones figure ever, so I don't really have anything to compare them to other than that Cap that we just had. I love this Crossbones though. I think it looks really cool. I think they did a good job in the movie, designing him and everything. I wish he was a little bit bigger, a little bit bulkier, but yeah, you gotta understand too, it's a human that's actually playing him, not some beefed up Bane looking monster guy. So kind of to go over him, on that head sculpt, it's really cool. Again, they're doing that thing where they print the two pieces. So on this one we have the helmet piece, and the headpiece are two separate pieces. And you can see the eyes underneath. Can't really see them great, but they're painted very, very well. And then we also have this alternate head, him unmasked, and again, just painted phenomenally. They're doing a great job with these faces, these likenesses, and this 10-year anniversary figures. Great. So, just to go over articulation on this guy. So going over articulation, you can look down, pretty good amount, right down into his chest. You can look up, also fairly good. Don't get a whole lot of pivot, some maybe pivot, and then we do get the side to side. The shoulders go out to about a 90. They do rotate all the way around. Got the upper bicep swivel, and all these little things are soft plastic. Got a double jointed elbow, and then if we take the little power gauntlet off there, we've got a hinge at the wrist that goes down and up, and the wrist does swivel all the way. And same thing on this side. You just got to take his little power fist. What would you call it? I want to call it the power fist, like from Fallout. The vest is removable underneath there. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little torso joint. It's kind of like what the Star Wars figures do. The little torso joint. Not a great joint. Get forward a little bit, back a little bit. I mean, that much. But he's wearing this giant vest, so it's serviceable. It's fine. He does not have a waist swivel. Wait, yes he does. He's got a waist swivel. He's got a waist swivel, everybody. He's got a waist swivel. Got these legs that go forward pretty good. Go back just a hair. And go out this far. Get you your karate kicking crossbones. There is an upper thigh swivel. A double jointed knee. And no boot rotation. Ankles do go down, up, and got a pivot. Real quick, just gotta go over on this guy. All this crap that they put on him. I love it, except for one thing. There's one thing I don't like. I'm gonna let you guess what that is. But just kind of going a little closer. Look at all this stuff that he comes with. So he's got that head. Just real quick, here's that alternate head. We'll throw that on there. So there's our alternate head. Again, looks fantastic. Absolutely great. Just all the detail in there. The blown up face. Looks so good. So he's got all this stuff that comes with him. So he's got these magazines in here. Got these clips, whatever you want to call them. It's got a couple little like throwing knives, and all this is painted so well. Got these little shotgun shells on here. Got some sort of like a little pocket knife or a saw or something. Another, magazine over here. Some little pouches. And the paint on this guy is just fantastic. This is probably one of the best painted figures I think I've ever seen. You can even see in his pants, he's got like a camouflage detail in there. And then just paint all over this guy. Looks so good. The one accessory I don't like is this gun right here, because you can't take it out. What's the point? I hate it. But, I mean, overall, just for the aesthetic of it, it does look good. He's a good looking figure. He's a well articulated figure. He's a fun figure. And I'm really, really happy to have him in my collection. Just phenomenal. Like this guy a whole lot. This is definitely, out of all the 10-year anniversary figures I've gotten so far, this is my favorite. So yeah, overall feelings, it's a great set. It's a really good likeness on both of them. Loving that face printing technology. I'm very excited to see where that goes in the next years. Just seeing where we came from that Winter Soldier cap to this one is phenomenal. This Crossbones is outstanding. At a retail of $50, you're getting a cap that you've gotten how many times before, but with the face and everything, I think that it kind of evens out a little bit. That face is really great, guys. I mean, this is the best Chris Evans likeness that you're going to get on this scale currently. And just for one more comparison, of course, here they are next to the Vintage Wave Pizza Spider-Man. But I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Hit like, hit subscribe. We'll have a couple of photos here at the end, action shots, and I hope you guys like the new setup. We got the little light box. I didn't realize how small it was going to be, so that's why the corners are kind of blurry, but I think it looks okay. It's definitely better. Also with the audio, we've got a new microphone, so let me know if you like that, if it sounds better. In the meantime, y'all have a great day. Thanks.